What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Sorry I got on late tonight. Kind of busy. And also,
Comes a daredevil.
some other stuff going on. Kind of another busy week. Got a lot of stuff to do this week. Put a bunch of listings up yesterday. God. Today I gotta get up super early, so I'm not gonna stay on too long. What's up, Blades? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on with you? If you can hear me. Man, got a bunch of stuff to do this week. God. Busy week, busy week. Yeah, I gotta stay up too long. I'm only gonna stay up for about an hour and 30 minutes. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up at 8 in the morning. Gotta take my dad to a doctor's appointment, and then I gotta go to the store afterwards, and then when I get back home I gotta do some paperwork. Then I gotta take my roommate to work. And then Wednesday I gotta take my roommate's car down to the repair shop. That's gonna take me. I need to get a ride down there. It's gonna take me at least an hour and a half. Get that fixed. And then Thursday I gotta going out with friends. Friday I gotta do some more paperwork. And then Saturday I'm gonna chill a bit, catch up on my eBay stuff, and then Sunday I gotta go meet up with my mom for a party. And then Monday I gotta take my dad to another doctor's appointment. I mean, I will. I just probably not gonna stream till late. That's all. I want to stream, but it's just I got a lot of stuff to do. And next week I gotta get my paperwork done for unemployment. I haven't got my results yet. Next week they said the results should show up. Hoping to get that done, and I gotta contact my bank to make sure my 401k got deposited into the account. Yeah, just got stuff to do. I'm hoping by within 2 weeks most stuff is taken care of, and then I can just do my usual stuff that I usually do without stressing. But yeah, I do have a decent amount of stuff to do. Yeah, not much else, dude. Just I don't know how you been. If you've been busy. Basically, I'm just trying to catch up on things so I don't have to get that out of the way before I can before. Yeah, I mean, I used to bend backwards for everybody. I don't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I'm trying to please everybody. It's nah. It's not a in my opinion, it's not a good idea. There's a lot of people that take advantage of you. And then they start depending on you for everything. Not good. And it sounds like you're being heartless, like you're like, oh, just get tired of it. You do. Your energy should be focused on things that's important. Yeah, not everybody's like that. I try not to be dependent on everybody. Try to just do my own thing and not bug anybody about it. That's just how I am. That's so bad. I think everything's okay with you. I would not buy 14. 14 is not a good game. 15 is basically what 14 should have been. I kind of regret buying 15. You got 14. Yeah, not much else though. Wish I could tell you anything else interesting going on. It pretty much is. Mark of the Wolves is basically the SNK version of Third Strike. It was their answer to Third Strike. It literally almost has a similar mechanic with parrying. It's just you tap back instead of forward. Yeah, I know what you mean. Deliver that red parry or whatever. Which both of them have a red parry. Funny how both Third Strike and that game have a red parry. Yeah, hyper defense, or the advanced one. Never get that thing to come out. So I probably understand for 50 minutes. I don't know, I'm gonna make it for an hour and a half. I only might stay on for an hour. No. No, for Wua. Wua's done. I gotta do what? I gotta do Arknight. Wua only takes me about 10 minutes. Arknight takes me like 20 to 30. Arknight's a lot slower. That's one thing about one thing I don't like about Arknight. Dailies are way longer. I'm hoping they streamline some of the daily system in this game so it doesn't take as long. I take good care of my computer. I clean it up, I update it all the time, drivers, firmware, clean up stuff that I download. I try to be pretty clean. Format. I do a lot of stuff. That was easy. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm very. I try to be on my computer because I want it to last. Especially with the way things are, I really don't want to have to buy another computer right now. It's not going to be cheap. Yeah, 3 of the parts are very expensive, and I don't really want to spend all that extra money. RAM, solid state drives, and video cards. Not cheap. That's why I bought what I did. And I'm trying to stay ahead. And I try to keep my computer clean, and I keep it, and try not to run it too hot. So that it lasts long. Clean it every so often. Because computers get filthy. But yeah, like I said, I the way things are going, I probably won't upgrade my computer for at least 2 years, maybe 3. The way things are going, it's just not. The prices need to drop substantially for me to consider upgrading. It's not like I need to upgrade. My computer runs fine. I could play all the latest games very well. It's not like any of my computer struggles to run it. The only thing that bothers me is when my computer gets hot, in the heat, when it's summertime. That's the only thing I don't like. It's like, it gets me concerned. Like right now it's fine. Like my temperatures are really nice. But man, when it's hot in my room, my temperatures jump up at least 20 degrees. Like 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, which is huge. So when it's nice and when it's cool in my room, like wintertime, my computer runs like a dream. But I try to keep it in that kind of environment. But yeah, when it's hot, I try not to play games during the day. Like, I try to wait till the nighttime. Oh, you can see it on the top left if you can see my metrics. The GPU is only running at 50 degrees Celsius. 30%. I don't know if you see the thing of the MSI Afterburner. Running it on the top left. Running 49 right now. 72 on the memory. And then my CPU is about 60. Sometimes it runs lower, 50. It depends. If it was like wintertime, ice cool, it'd be in the 50s. And those temperatures are really, really good for gaming. Yeah, those, this is pretty normal for me. Like I said, it's only like 70 degrees in my room, so it's cool. A lot of airflow. And I got 6 fans on my case. And I got a big old air cooling fan next to it. So, like I said, these temperatures are very, very normal. Pretty average. As long as they run like about what you see now, that's perfectly fine. I think most gamers would say it's a very respectable temperature. Like, people would be like, that's nice. He says your computer should run a long time with temperatures like that. Should keep the degradation low. I don't really do anything else strenuous on the computer. I just game and watch movies. I don't really do any like content creation. Well, not anymore. Hell, the content creation I did do, it didn't even use up that much resources anyway. Photoshop and video editing for basic stuff doesn't take up a lot of processing power if you're just doing it at 1080p. Now, if I was doing stuff at like 4K, yeah, I think my computer would be working a lot harder. But since I only make content at 1080p, 720p, it doesn't really matter. I only stream in 720. I don't even stream in 1080 because the bit rate. You need a really high bit rate for 1080p, 60 frames. You need like 6,000. I only have a 3500 bit rate, so that's why I stream at 720. I really can't. I think 720 is fine for streaming, for basic streaming. You don't need like 1080p 4K streaming unless you're like a content creator, which I am not. Nor do I want to be, because that's going to become a job. Even if it made me 100,000 a year streaming, it's just the amount of time you got to put into it, how much time you got to dedicate to your base, and then how much you got to stream, how much videos you got to make, and make sure not to get demonetized. It's a lot of stuff to go into it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to deal with all that. Sounds too stressful. That's one thing I just don't want to do. Because then my whole stream couldn't be really casual how it is. People would be expecting too much from me. And I have to deliver content to maintain, viewership. Like if I was a fighting game streamer, like a hardcore one, back in my days, where I would need to compete and stuff. And then you having to collaborate with other streamers, push your name out. It's a process. I just don't want to do all that. It's just too much work. I think it would drain me too much mentally. Tough of me having to handle other things. I don't think I'd be able to enjoy myself. Yeah, and you're not streaming because you want to for fun. You're streaming because you have to. It's not like I can only stream like once a week and make 100,000 a year. If it was something simple like that, I would probably do it. as long as I can be myself. But there's no way. You have to dedicate way too much time into it. Also, too, we don't even know how things are going to change, right now, with the way AI is changing everything right now, which I think things are going to get worse. I think we're gonna hit another recession. So don't be surprised if unemployment shoots up like crazy. I definitely see things are gonna get bad. So I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna find a job. I mean, shit, I might go up till this September and I still don't find a job, and then I'm off unemployment. Then I'm gonna have to start digging into my savings. I mean, I'm okay. I'll be fine, but it's just one of those things of I would need to. I'm hoping I find something by September. That's the goal. That is the goal. But we don't know. I might not find a job by September. Things might get so bad, or like, hey, I'm unemployed for over a year. That could happen. It's happened to me before. I've been unemployed for 2 years straight before. And when you're unemployed that long, you get really depressed. I definitely don't like being unemployed that long. It definitely messes with you mentally. Start getting really doubtful, unhopeful. You don't want to do anything. You just get really depressed. I mean, I have ways to, and if I need to borrow money, I have sources I can borrow money from easily. It's not like like I said, I'm fine. I know I'm probably like over worrying it, but I just like to be cautious. Yeah, like I'm definitely into the whole streaming persona thing. Yeah, I couldn't fake it either. I definitely couldn't do it. I think it would bother me to not be myself. I'm pretending I like something. It's like, ugh. That like some like toxic positivity. I am not a fan of that shit. I think that shit gets really cancerous. like watch any of the fake streamers either. I can't stand watching those people. Get all that obnoxious shit that they say and all the drama and side taking. I'm just like, this is not cool. I am not interested. Oops. Just out of curiosity, Blades, are you gonna change your mind about Strive if I end up enjoying using Jam? I'm just curious. You're like, he's like, what the fuck? Why does he like it? I mean, I don't. I'm still kind of doubtful, but are you gonna re-examine the game if you notice I start liking it for some reason? Just curious. Just curious. The most you would do. Fair enough. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. I mean, it'd be nice. It would be nice, but
I went through quite a bit to bring this back for you. Does it spark any memories?
that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that one. Like, if the base game is not really enjoyable, then I don't know how a character is really gonna fix that. I mean, I still want to try her out to see how she feels, but at the same time, you're just kind of like, do you really? You know what I mean? Like, is the character enough? And you're kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Because I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah, granted, yes, I haven't played the game, for it, or, for 4 seasons. So obviously, I'm sure some stuff has changed, but I don't think the game has changed to the degree that, I want it to change. That I can tell you that isn't going to happen. There's no way it's going to change to be like a completely different feeling game. I just don't see that being possible. I mean, I would like to be wrong. Yeah, it's possible I might play it and be like, you know what? Not feeling it. But then say, you know what? This ain't too bad. She's actually decent to play with. You know, I mean, I don't mind learning. That's the thing, and it's never about me learning. If I die and get my ass kicked, that's fine. Obviously, I'm dealing with a lot of veterans because I'm starting at the bottom of the totem pole. You know, being 4 years behind, so I'm sure my rank is all the way down to level 1. Which is, that's fine. Don't really care. And obviously I'm playing with my favorite character, as much as I do love Jam. She's always been my girl. But I will say, from what I saw in the trailer and what I've seen in the videos, she surprisingly doesn't look gutted, which is shocking to me. She has almost all her moves. Like, I noticed the only move I am not sure she has is her, I'm sure she doesn't have 3 supers. She's probably only going to have 2. And my guess is it's going to be the fireball, and it's probably going to be that new one I saw with the vortex. Basically it's going to be her replacing her uppercut super. So, I don't think she has her charge super anymore. She does. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see the 3 emblems. So she can, and she did her hand rotation thing. She did it in the video. She rotated her hands after she did a move. She did her key charge. She has key charge. And there are 3 different keys. So if she has, because I know there are 3 symbols. Also, if you notice when she did her kick, her dragon kick, it was one was orange and one was blue. So blue's a level 3 from Zerd. So I think my guess is they probably just downgraded it to 1 level. It's just basically uncharged and charged. That's my guess. It's not going to have 3 levels like Zerd had. I can see that happening. I mean, that's not a major problem. It's just simplifying it a little bit. I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. But it looks like she has 3 different key charges. I'm waiting for the moves list to come out, so we can see, the full detail moves list when they do the video. It's going to show everything, and I can actually analyze that and see, okay, what have they done to the moves? So, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, that's about it, though. I mean, I'm definitely in a fighting game. I mean, I'm craving a fighting game right now. I do want to play something. It's one of those things of, you know, I've been away from it for so long, so. Solstice? Yeah, I saw that was 90% off. Via Parsec. Well, I want to play something new, dude, not something old. I mean, when next comes out, I'll take you up on that offer. I don't want to play an old game. I want to play a new game. Obviously, Jam and Strive is new, so that's why I want to try it out. I don't really want to play Chaos Code 1 when I'm waiting on 2. I want to play next. Because I just have a feeling it's not going to be... It's going to feel a lot better. It's really hard for me to go back to play something I played before. Like, if it's not entirely new, like, I need it to be some semblance of new. Like Koima Embu, you know? It's like, I want to play the latest version, but I'm not going to play it until the new version comes out, you know? You know what I mean? It's all good that, you know, I get to play. I mean, Koima Embu is a good game, it's just I want to play the new one. I want to see the changes, I want to see the new characters. I definitely want to feel it with rollback netcode as opposed to delay-based netcode. Yeah, I'm sure it'll feel good when it comes out. But I do have other games to play too. Yeah, it's just when you get in those moods, man, where you're just in the mood for it. Obviously, I'm in the mood for a fighting game, but I want something new. I didn't care about the Marvel Tokon reveal, even though it was like, oh, cool, Penny Parker, you know, that's cool and all. I got nothing against Into the Spider-Verse character, but some Turner. Yeah, give it a shot. See what you think. I heard, what do you call it? Under Night and Birth got taken off of, Ark World Tour. It's not coming back. I'm like, ouch. The fact that they dropped it already. I was like, did it not do well? I'm guessing the crowd for that game is not very big. I don't know how the Ark World finals were for that game. Was there that many people that even played it? I mean, out of the games that are on there, that's the best one in terms of, you know, the depth. That's the most depth. But it seems like it's just the player base is so small. And the problem I have with Undernight, and it's that I remember that thing. I think I told you about it. It's an established game, so it's a gatekeeper game.
Looks a little nervous.
So it's a game that is not going to get any new blood. That's the problem. Because the entry to that game is way too hard. Most people just don't have the time or patience to deal with it. So I think that's why the game's kind of doomed to fail. Because it's just, you're not going to get any new players. It's just the same people. So, and I think people just don't care. So as far as, it's never going to grow. I really believe that. I think Undernight is doomed to it's doomed to never grow. It's going to be a failure. Because of that stigma. Yeah, O'Neill's very difficult to get into. It is definitely, I would say, out of all the current fighters, it is the most complex, by far. Most difficult to learn, for sure. Very high execution, very difficult to learn. So, but I do think that's why the game will not do well. Because again, it's only made for people that have stuck with it since the first game. Because the game hasn't really changed too much. I mean, yeah, there's balance changes and stuff like that, new routes and new moves, and a few new mechanics here and there. But overall, it's mostly the same game. I don't like how ground-based it is. That's why I don't care for it. It's too grounded of a game. I've always felt that game was way too grounded compared to like Melty Blood. I definitely always preferred Melty Blood over Undernight. I like Melty Blood's movement. I like Melty Blood's speed. And it's definitely more aerial friendly. Hyde's probably one of the easier characters. Yeah, Seth. I'm talking about. Oh, I don't mind Type Lumina's movement. Type Lumina's movement's fine. It feels good. Feels loose. I mean, I also like Accent Core Plus. Not Accent Core Plus. Actress Again. Wrong game. I prefer Accent Core. I mean, Actress Again's moves and mechanics more, but as far as the movement itself, they both feel good. Movement wise, I'll take either one.
I stand here awake as the
How do you feel about it? I'm just curious. What do you think, Blades? You said it felt like it was lacking something? What do you mean, like lacking something? Like, what exactly? Well, what do you feel was lacking?
Frosty Bitey.
Yes, Seth definitely didn't have any movement issues.
I once restructured the codectome and pathologies to enhance its working efficiency. Yet, unanticipated resonances occurred as the ancient algorithm processed data flow. The result was complicated. And yet, what once exiled one from their homeland has become a source of grace here at Endfield.
Had a grid light system.
What the law wished to
Yeah. Street Fighter isn't fun to watch, unfortunately. Those strivings aren't fun to watch either. Because you just see the same characters get used, the same combo routes.
Frosty Bitey. We're going for a walk with Endman.
It's just prominent mechanics. That's the problem with a lot of games. It's just too much. It's kind of like you figure out what things are, and you kind of just see you kind of see, like when I watch these games in action, like Tekken, where you just see where the game ultimately, all the game just revolves around, 50-50 casino, wall carry with heat. And you're just like, that's the whole game plan. Like, if you deviate from that plan, you're not gonna do well. There's no experimentation or anything about trying to do your own thing. So, it's like the secret's out. It's like, oh, you want to win? Do this. That's how it feels. Like, it's just very, like I said, homogenized. It's just, it's a one-trick solution. There's really no experimentation with learning how to play the game and doing your own thing to create an identity. Like, all that's gone. Those days are gone, I think, for most games. You don't really see that anymore. Because the way games are built now, with everything being set on its intent, it's very. That's why it's all samey. Because it's built that way. And I know a lot of people are getting fed up with it. It's not like it's a secret. It's definitely, I think it's something that people are getting tired of. A lot of people like me are getting tired of it. The older generation's definitely tired of it. Then you got the shills that try to defend it, all the tournament players that try to defend it. You can tell they're just shilling over it just because it's their livelihood, so they have to. That's why I actually like, people actually give up the game even though it's part of their livelihood. Like, I actually respect that. You get, like, the top players actually quit the game and stop participating in it, just to prove a point. It's like, hey, I don't need this game to make myself successful. Like, I don't like this game, I'm not going to play it, fuck it. And they just leave. And I applaud them for that. Because, to me, they realize that their enjoyment is more important than their livelihood, I think, to a degree. It's kind of like your morals are better than a paycheck. But some people, they won't forfeit that paycheck. They will keep shilling because there's just too much money at stake. Like, I have to shill. Say, I won't do that. I won't shill. You'll never get me to shill. Because I don't care how much you paid me. I just couldn't do it. I just can't shill. Done with everything. Yep, that's it for the Dailies. I mean, 50-50 mix, not 50-60. 50-50. Yeah, exactly. If your whole life revolves around money, if that's, or if the end result is money, then yeah, you're not. You're doing things with the wrong. I mean, I understand you need to survive. I get that. Like, I do the things I do because I need to survive. I have to save money. I gotta be frugal. I gotta, that's just how I work. So yeah, you can say essentially money does influence me. It does. Because I do, it's not like I can live without money. I just can't operate without it. It's not like, oh, you don't need money to live in this world. Like, no, you do for the most part. It's like, it's kind of a necessary evil. Well, the love of money. That's the thing. It's just some people dictate as like everything in life. Like, they will do anything to gain money. Like, to me, it's like, I'm not going to levy like me screwing over like a homeless person out of money. Would I do that just for money? But you could screw this homeless person and get $100. Like, would I do that? No, because it's not right. Like, why would I do that to somebody that needs the money more? I'll donate to charity. I'll help somebody out. I don't mind being a good Samaritan once in a while. But yeah, if you can say, I'm focused on my money. I mean, yeah, I am tight with my money. I will say that because it's not because like, oh my God, because I'm just addicted to money. It's just, I'm just being mindful. I live very frugally. So, but I'm also very mindful of how much money I have and how to spend it. I don't just waste it. I realize that, hey, I have to make it last. I have to last. Especially when I'm not employed. I have to make sure my unemployment lasts me. I'm being mindful of my future being, because I don't want to financially burden anybody with my problems. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just, but yeah, people that just live in money their whole life, and it's like, oh, I got to do everything for money. Yeah, that's some people, and they'll do the wrong things for money. Like, they'll hurt others for money. Like, I can't do all that. I'm not that greedy where I can just hurt people just in the sake of profit. I just can't do that. Like, I actually like running a business. Like, I wish, if I had the funds to make my own, like, store, like my own computer, like, gaming store, I would honestly enjoy it, because I do enjoy, like, doing an e-shop like that. The only thing is, it is a lot of work to maintain, and to survive on it reliably would be difficult, especially in this environment. I would have to do a lot of work. Like, I've seen these people that run these games. I don't know if you've seen these game store videos where people, like, running their own personal video game store. They open a physical location, like how much work it is. Like, Jesus Christ. What's up, Yadra? How you doing, man? What's going on with you? How you been? What's new? Have to be a car over. Whoever he fanboys over. He fanboys over Go and the ladies. He likes the ladies. He's thirsty for the girls. Not much. Just finished up my dailies on Arknight and Woo. I'm done. I'm already done. Just talking for a little bit. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed soon. I gotta get up in like 5 hours. But I mean, I could talk for a little bit before I go to bed. But yeah, I was just doing my dailies. I haven't really been doing much on Arknight because Jan's relationship with the bunny. Yeah, I am too. I don't know what the bunny's deal is. I don't know if the bunny's supposed to signify something. Like, if the bunny's some character, or she's just something, a pet she met along the way. I mean, it's cute. I like the rabbit's cute. But I definitely want to know what the whole deal is with that. Like, what's the reasoning behind it? Because I am planning to get... I am going to check out Strive 2.0 before Jam. So, I need to get the season pass. So I'm gonna upgrade my game because I haven't played it since vanilla. I have not played the game. No, I'm sorry. I played it season one. I'm sorry. Correct that. I played it vanilla, and then I stopped for a while, and I tried season one with Jacko, and then yeah, because that's what I thought too. Is because Lychee has a pet panda, a little panda. So I was wondering if they're just kind of trying to follow Lychee's footsteps. Because she even, like the whole. I'm surprised they didn't. I'm glad they didn't give her glasses because I think the glasses on Jam look kind of weird. Makes her look old. Like I don't like the fact that Lychee and Jam. I don't want them to be exact carbon copies of each other. You know what I mean? Like they're different characters, different type of women. Like Lychee's the mommy serious woman, super intelligent, got she's out of lady. I don't want that with Jam. Jam's more like the playful younger girl, that's likes, she likes cute guys and she likes to cook food. Like I like them being different characters. I don't want them just to copy each other because then it kind of homogenizes that. And I'm just like, I don't want just a direct carbon copy of Lychee. So I'm kind of glad they didn't. The only thing I don't like with Jam, and I said this before, I don't like Jam's shoes. I think her shoes look kind of weird. Like she wears like dress shoes, women's dress shoes, and I'm just like, and I don't like it. It looks weird to me. Like because you look at the costume, like I don't mind this. This is okay, but the shoes kind of throw it off. Like when I saw that, I was like, "What the fuck is up?" No, not bare feet. I think she should. Hold on a second. Where's the pictures? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, the whole. Let me just show the pictures. I don't like those. I don't like these shoes. It doesn't look right to me because of the contrast of the outfit, which is kind of like, I understand it's half her Zerd outfit mixed with kind of her River City Girls look. You ever played River City Girls? That's literally where this look is from. You look at the two, it's like obviously you can see where the influence is. It's definitely a River City Girls reference. They combined those two costumes. This is like way before she was even in Strive. So I personally think that they should have gave her sneakers. I think sneakers or some variation on her original shoes. What, those shoes? What do you want to see, the shoes? What do you want to zoom in? Zoom what? It's a good question. I don't know who voices Jam in River City Girls. I'm not sure. It's a good question though. Definitely a good question. The fuck is my? Where the hell did my thing go? Fucking thing. Come on. I lost my YouTube video thing. I don't know where it went. Oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to fix this. First string, yeah, but so I heard supposedly it's the same voice actress, but let me look. River City Girls Jam voice actor. Yeah, it is her. Yeah, same girl. I know her. I think she reprises her role in Strive. Because I remember seeing the name Hun. I think it's the same chick. Let me see. English. Yep, same girl. So they actually kept the voice the same. But yeah, I do remember her. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, Ray Matsuyaki. It's the same girl that does. Yeah, I know, she actually sounds pretty good. I like her English voice. I don't mind it. Like, I think there's some like a Chinese girl. I mean, the fact that she's Asian. So, I mean, I think she's Vietnamese. I believe Hun is a Vietnamese name. I think she's Vietnamese. Yeah, she's been in a lot of shit though. She's been around. Yeah, she's Haru in Persona. Oh, she's in Honkai Star Rail. She's in Genshin Impact. She's in Octopath Traveler. Goddess Nike. Yeah, she's in a lot of shit. It's like she's a veteran for sure. She's been around a while. She's not a beginner. So I mean, it's cool. She definitely she's worthy, I think, for the role. Let me see. Let me listen to her.
Yeah, looks so funny. You better hide and protect you so you don't die.
I mean, that sounds pretty.
Well, are you going to hire me? Or keep paying for weakness?
She has the accent for sure.
It is you. Time to take some money.
She definitely has the Asian accent, Chinese accent. So she definitely has the accent. So we'll see when she sounds. I mean, we only heard what's in the trailer. So when they do the moves list video, which should be either this week or next week, because the updates. So it's the 9th, right? So yeah, usually they show the moves list trailer like I think the week before. So it should be either earliest this week, for sure next week. We'll get the trailer. We're probably gonna hear the character more and then see all the moves. Oh wait, that's Fatal Fury. Like, I mean, I preferred Guilty Gear in Japanese. I'm not too impressed with the English for the most part. There's a couple characters that sound good in English. Like, I like Elfelt in English. I like, Sin is good in English. Who else is good? I'm trying to think who else is good. Oh, Bedman's really good in English. But he only showed up in one game, so he's Strive. He doesn't talk. I did not like Potemkin in English. I thought he sounded horrible. I didn't like. Some voices were definitely a downgrade in English. Like Eno is like I cannot listen to Eno in English because Kiko Inouye, man. Kiko Inouye is always going to be the voice of Eno. I don't care what anybody says, but you cannot replace Eno. Yeah, Kiko Inouye. You cannot. She is iconic for that voice. Ever since I heard her in XX. Like, no way. She is pinnacle. I cannot. You know, Amber Lee Connors. Like, I'm sorry. Like, English, Kiko is better. I have a bias. So there's some characters is like, nope, you cannot replace certain characters because they're just so iconic with that voice. So, but anywho's. Alright. I guess everybody's gone, right? I think everybody left. Nobody's here. I think everybody left. Yadra left, and I think Blade's left. Blade's like, I'm out of here. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, two weeks will be here very, very soon. So we'll definitely see what's going on with Guilty Gear Strive. But yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get the game. Like as far as, I mean, I could buy it. It's not even the money's not a problem. It's just more one of those things. I'm trying to do it cheap as possible. You know, I'm wondering if I should just wait for the all-in-one package, but then the problem is it's not gonna let me upgrade with my existing version. Like I can't port it over, unfortunately. So we'll see, I guess. Alright guys, well, that's about it for me. It's already 3:20. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get up in 4.5 hours. So I should get some sleep. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm probably gonna be on late again. At like 9 or so. I'm gonna try to get on around 9 for so we can go back to Fatal Frame. Finish that game up before the Strive update. But yeah, tomorrow I gotta take my dad to the doctor's appointment, then I gotta go to the store, and then I might have to go to the movies afterwards, and then come back home, and then take my roommate to work. And then Wednesday I gotta take the car in to get it repaired at the shop, and then drop it off, and then I gotta work on some bills for the month. And Thursday I'm going to be out all day with friends, and then Friday I got to work on some more paperwork. Saturday that's probably my chill day. And then Sunday I got to go to a party. So, and Monday I got to take my dad again to another doctor's appointment. And then hopefully Monday I get my unemployment. I'm basically going to review and see if I get it by next week. Supposedly it's supposed to get the review. So we'll see. Or they might call me. I have to wait for the letter in the mail to see if it's been approved or not. So anywho, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, the soonest will probably be around 9 o'clock. I'm going to be tired tomorrow because I'm only going to get 4 hours sleep, so I might take a long nap. I'm done with all my errands. You guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.